What up, y'all? It's Michael with Post Strategic 5, and getting ready to go to the gym. I can't be too much more sick to my stomach after watching Monoxide's video yesterday. It's like, I haven't been this sick, and since he called the march a publicity stunt, and then he'd be like, oh yeah, none of that's real, there's nothing going on. And then literally in the next album, he'd be like, can't get a job no more because I'm a gang-banging juggalo according to the cops. And it's like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, you know what's going on. You literally did ciphers against the FBI. You know there's serious issues in our country that's going on with juggalos being blackballed and being labeled as a gang when everyone knows we're not. And it just gets so deep and so pathetic. And then yesterday, you officially smoked yourself down to your last brain cell, bro. This dude literally called himself the Juggalo, being the number one Juggalo. You don't say the to describe many, you use the for singular. And it's like, this dude literally went from calling himself the Juggalo to being the biggest culture vulture. I'm going to show everyone the clips, the timestamps, everything, so nothing was edited and nothing ain't real. It's just this dude talks about taxing the fam. You talk about people buying baller sites for the gathering and then reselling them for upwards of over $100, $200, $500. Even if you're just making $100, it's all right, cool, something happened, you're going to get that extra $100. This dude wants to tax you 80%. Say for a 60, 70, say even $1. 2-liter bottle of Faygo. This dude's sell them for $5. Over 80% tax, and just tax the family. He don't care. He's like, yeah, I'm getting my tickets for free. I'm getting this for free. I'm getting that for free. Literally says he's the Juggalo when he's literally the Juff. And then y'all remember, it's oh, we want to get away from ICP. We want to get out of their shadow. We don't want to do anything they do. When literally Twiztid the name, their names, everything was made by Jay and ICP. They literally made Twiztid. And it's this dude's yeah, yo, it's time for us to start throwing Faygo. And then I understand it's kind of jokingly, but it's oh yeah, no, we'll just throw Shasta. Did ICP patent that? It's dude, what are you talking about? You're trying to say you're a hustler. You're this innovator, you're the Juggalo. You can't think of nothing for yourself. It's the most pathetic crap you've ever heard in your life. So let's just get right into the video. This is disgusting. Some of the most hardcore Juffing I've ever heard all in one stream.
If we were in Detroit, you'd be slinging Faygo everywhere. No, you wouldn't, because Faygo is everywhere in Detroit.
So
you need to come to Detroit, buy this shit here, take it home, and sell it at home. I watch motherfuckers do it all the time. We show up to shows at places where they ain't even got pot. But these motherfuckers shipped in 45 cases of Faygo and sold every 2-liter at $5 a bottle. And they paid 69 cents. Why you guys don't do that, it's fucking beyond me. My whole thing, I'm trying to recoup the night. Fuck it, right? I got $150 in this bitch. I got my girl with me. 2 tickets. We had to get food, maybe a hotel, a babysitter. Fuck that. I'm recouping all this shit. I'm about to see this shit for free. And I'm getting free merch. Oh, man, I thought you were talking.
People wonder why he ended up friggin' saying no to the Juggalo March, but being able to be I want to do Juggalo Day, because you the number one Juggalo, right, Monoxide? Wow. The most special stream I've ever seen out of this lame dude. Now, remember, Twiztid's trying to stay away from the ICP stuff, not be any way associated with them all this. We need some more icing on the cake from the number one Juff.
To do with Faygo. At all. You don't see us throwing it on our shows, which I'm we should. That's one of the funnest parts. You guys love that shit. I'm dog, who gives a fuck? There ain't no patent on that shit. We should come out at the end with Faygo and just do it. Let the people have the fun they want to have. Imagine that. You came to a Twiztid show, and all of a sudden, there honestly appear to be you a fucking 2-liter with shooting by. The next thing you know, you're covered in it. And then from that, we drop feathers and confetti. And we shower the venue with blood. And when you walk out of that place, people that see you are like, where the fuck were they? That's what I want. That's what I want.
That's what Monoxide wants. He wants to throw Fago, bro. Like, these dudes cannot come up with their own stuff. ICP literally created their name, their look, everything about them. Now why don't we just freaking throw some Fago around? We'll be alright. Well, obviously, you dang turd nugget.
But you know, we fucking launched a Fago, people would be like, oh my god, they're fucking stealing from ICP. And it's like, are we stealing? Or
yes.
Just on Fago? Like, that's what motherfuckers want. Or would you leave the show like, motherfucker? Because I see it. A lot of you guys, especially the ladies, they dress up when they come to a Twiztid show. They got their fucking dress on and shit. Heels. I think if we slash them with some Fago, they might be waiting by the bus. Like, I'm fucking somebody up.
Can somebody get Monoxide a ladder so we can reach a little higher, yo? Like, this dude is so pathetic. You guys have a damn show, right? Like Attack of the Ninjas, which in this he says is dope as hell. There wasn't even 400 people in that damn venue in Indiana when that Attack of the Ninjas happened. I know, I was there. It's so lame. Somebody needs to get this dude a ladder to reach a little higher. Maybe he can go in his pocket, get out his mace, you know, he'll be ready. It's called Juffin.
It's called hustling. Do it with Shasta.
You know, it wouldn't even surprise me if he did do it with Shasta, just to be like, shit, ain't Fago, yo, I got Shasta. We didn't think of that from ICP. We thought of this all ourselves. Alright, Joe, we finally got to the point with the realest comment and how we've learned that Monoxide has finally smoked himself down to his last brain cell, and that thing is absolutely gone. The #1 Juggalo, Monoxide, the Shasta throwing king.
What's crazy is calling yourself a Juggalo but not being down with the clowns. That's crazy, said Stoner bitch. What's crazy to me is coming into somebody's chat that you don't even fuck with and taking time out of your day to type up some dumb shit like that. Think you got a job or something? God damn. That was the corniest thing you could have came in here and said. Motherfucker, I am the Juggalo. You better ask somebody. You better ask somebody.
The Juggalo. Like,
that was the corniest thing. I can't believe my eyes even seen that. God damn. So throw some paint in there, right? We're just swashing you guys with everything. Like, I can't take it, dude. It's like, you are literally the definition of a culture vulture. I just can't take it. It's like, dude, you might as well change your name back to Monoxide Child. Like, you're not Monoxide, dude. You're not a man. It's like you're like little Bow Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get stuck in the back with the limo driver. He does you dirty. He takes your manhood. Now all of a sudden you ain't little Bow Wow. Now you're a man. Now your name's just Bow Wow. It's like you went in the opposite direction, dude. You're growing older, but you're just proving you're more and more of a child. All you're concerned about is the money. You ain't concerned about the fam. You ain't concerned about the culture. It's just a culture vulture. And I want you guys to write in the comments. Shout out to Stoner Bitch. I want you guys to put it in the comments. I want to know, can you indeed call yourself a Juggalo if you're not down with ICP? Like, the family era was the weakest era of psychopathic records, and I know most of y'all ain't old enough to have been there. Like, my first gathering was 04. I've been down for over 20 years, and it's like, you know, when it was like, the world hates us. Now we're a gang.
Now we're trying to get off the gang list stuff, and it's like the family era. It was great times, great tunes, one of the greatest eras, but at the end of the day, it's like they brought in so much garbage and so many people that were just so different. And granted, all juggalos are different. There's nothing wrong with that. But it was like people that were like, I don't even like ICP. I don't listen to ICP, but I got a friend that's a juggalo. I love The Gathering. It really is the greatest show on earth. There's no better place to be, like, in the world. Those 4 days at The Gathering, even though this year's lineup's kind of questionable to a lot of people, it's not about the acts. It's about being there with the family and literally being around a bunch of people that are exactly like you, enjoying their days. No drama. There's not really any fights. There's some YouTube beef, and everyone wants to be like the #1 Juggalo YouTuber now that CPN's gone. And like, I get it. You know, you want to be, as Humble Among says, you want to be Jugga famous. You know what I mean? And it's like, I get it. You know, I do get it. You know, there's a lot of good Juggalo YouTubers out there, and you know, I ain't got beef with a single one. To me, they're all straight. But it's just like, the question, put it in the comment section, because I want to know how y'all feel, anyone that watches this. Do you believe that you could be a juggalo and not listen to ICP? Because I agree with Stoner Bitch. I agree. Like, you can't be a juggalo if you ain't down with the clown. Like, that just doesn't work. They created it. For all you youngins out there that think Twiztid created Juggalo, or you agree with Monoxide, he is the Juggalo, you better ask somebody, because he's about it when he's softer than a sugar cookie. But, yeah, write it in the comments, because I'm dying to hear it. I'll respond. I'll be looking. And I've been slacking. I've been dealing with some stuff. Might end up having to move out of my crib soon. In the midst of getting a new job. I've actually been unemployed for a minute now, so that's kind of why I started this. Then I started doing some lawyer stuff on some civil case. Don't worry, nothing crazy. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see some corrupt law enforcement to the fullest. So make sure y'all keep your popcorn ready. Let me know what y'all think about this, because like I said, I'm sick to my stomach. But I knew when somebody would be like, yo, you better run and tell your homies that these motherfuckers should die for us. And then it's like, you can't even walk down the street for people that had their rights taken away, done dirty, known as a juggalo, known as a gang member, getting put in PC, getting their face sliced open, getting raped. All the stuff that this gang label caused. You had Marines literally losing their job. You had people losing their kids. Everything, just because they call themselves a juggalo. And I'm going to hit this hard with the, I'm going to make a video called like ICP versus the FBI versus juggalos coming soon. And as y'all can see with CPN, this dude can't go to the gathering. He can't even associate with juggalos. He's going to go back to jail. They literally just say juggalos. So if you ever put down some ICP lyrics in your online Facebook or something, you put down you're a juggalo, CPN talks to you, feds get word of that, boom, he's back in jail. Like, this country's so mangled, and he messed up going to Virginia. That's like the dumbest state in the country. So, yeah, again, I'm rambling. Write it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Deuces.